Give us your take on what this means politically and how much headway Forward.us has actually made in Washington.
Sure, Emily. Well, of course it's significant that this is the first time that we've actually heard from Zuckerberg himself on this issue, speaking in public. But there are a couple of things that I want to point out about this. Number one, the timing of the speech. Number two, a political turn that we saw in the speech. So first on the timing, Zuckerberg shedding that low profile during this month of August. Now, Congress is in recess. Many advocates believe this is the critical time if immigration reform is going to happen in the House. So remember the political landscape here. Reform has passed in the Senate. It was a comprehensive package that the tech community largely supports. So it's time to target House members while they're home in their districts. And this speech may have been an effort to reach out there, Emily. I also talked to a Democratic aide working with the bigger coalition, including Forward. They're planning to get to some of these House members' town halls and also tapping into the tech communities, not just in the Valley, but in states like North Carolina, Illinois, Utah. But August, very, very important month.
In terms of the tone of Zuckerberg's speech last night, did anything jump out at you in terms of his political message here?
Yeah, the words, the tone, the audience all seem to lean a little bit to the left from what we've heard. It was certainly a more emotive plea than what we've seen in the past. And, you know, there's a lot of talk from House Republicans about doing something piecemeal. But you heard in the speech, you played the tape, Zuckerberg saying comprehensive reform is the end game. He said Forward is not just fighting for H-1B visas, but more, and that includes this path to citizenship for the more than 11 million people illegally in the United States. And Emily, that's what's likely going to be the big sticking point between the House and the Senate at the end of the day. Also, remember, Forward has gotten a lot of criticism of its efforts to appeal to conservatives as part of its campaign, with some ads supporting lawmakers that had nothing to do with reform, like the Keystone Pipeline or health care. So you had, at this event yesterday, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee in the crowd, both big-name Democrats. Though I do have to say that the Democratic aide that I spoke with says that this was a bipartisan event. The aide also did say you can expect more ads out this month, would not specify what kind.